Hi guys, a yoga update. So I started doing yoga on the 15th of February. I've done it every day barring 3. I took a Saturday night out off because we went out for a night out. I took a Wednesday off because it was my son's birthday. And then the night before last, I got Mark into it. I've persuaded Mark to have a go. He says he enjoys it, and we have started doing it together. And the other night, the night before last, and it was me as much as him, we came home from work and we made the fatal mistake of sitting. We were going to do it as soon as we got in, and we didn't. We sat, and then we put some rubbish on YouTube, and we hadn't eaten. And I was getting hungry by that point. And Mark said, "Oh, I can't be bothered now that we've sat down." I said, "No, neither can I." So the night before last, we didn't do it either. But we were back on last night, and we did it last night. So from the 15th of February, I've missed 3 days. Every other day, I've managed to keep it up. I'm loving it. Really enjoying it. I'm only doing a 20-minute one. I'm doing loads of other exercise as well. But taking that 20 minutes just to chill and enjoy the exercise is wonderful. I'm also doing more strenuous stuff with Peter at 11 o'clock every day. We're getting on our treadmills, and when I was treadmilling by myself, I was doing it at number 4. I've got preset programs, but I decided I'd stick at it better if I just chucked it on number 4, put a music video or something on and just did a number 4, which is 4 kilometres an hour. I started exercising with Peter. We're really pushing each other, and we went straight to number 6. He was doing number 6, so I said, "Go on then, I'll have a go at that." And it wasn't that much harder than number 4, so I've never been back to number 4 since. And we even go up to number 8, which is 8 kilometres an hour, which is actual running. And we do that for a couple of minutes during our 20-minute workout. Just about kills me, but I'm really enjoying it, feeling the benefits, feeling absolutely great. I'm doing my marching, and I do that 2 or 3 times a day. I've got a little ballet routine that I copied from Eric Kavanagh, and I do that a couple of times a day. I'm doing some longer standing yoga poses for strength and balance. We've been out on the bikes because the weather's a bit better. We've been walking the dog, and just managing to keep it up. It's brilliant. I'm loving it. Diet has not been great this week. I haven't done too bad, but my lowest was 88.1, I think. 88.1 or 88.3. My Monjarno wore off, and I didn't re-inject. I left it for 2 weeks. Managed to maintain. I was still either stable or still losing a little bit. And then the effects really wore off, and I started getting hungry, and I'm trying not to use the Monjarno. So I put a kilo on. I went from 88 to 89.4, just over a kilo, to 89.4. Yesterday I was 89.7. So it was starting to creep up daily too much. So I took my Monjarno, but I only took to number 1 on the pen. Now, I haven't a clue what that equates to. I don't know if it's 1 milligram, 1 microgram, 1 ton. I don't know how much it is, but I only went to 1. And it wasn't enough. It didn't touch me. So yesterday, what did I have to eat yesterday? Come on, think. Have a look at my diary. That'll tell me. Yesterday, I went right off the rails yesterday, and I had too much to eat. And I can't get the page open. Here we go. Oh, would you believe I haven't written it in? So I'm going to have to think. I had 3 fish fingers. I had 3 fish fingers, no tartar sauce, just fish fingers. It wasn't enough. An hour later, this was in the evening, an hour later I was hungry again. So I had about 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of, Mark went to the Chinese takeaway. I had about 3 tablespoons of fried rice with some curry sauce, no meat, no vegetables or anything, just the sauce. And then I had 2 scoops of ice cream. And I've gone from oh, come on, think, what's wrong with my brain? I've gone from 89.7 yesterday to 89.9 today, and I'm absolutely furious with myself. So today I have broken fast again. I'm trying to fast until 5 o'clock in the evening. Didn't manage it. 12:30 after exercising with Peter, I was hungry. So I've had one, not many men, I've had 1 scrambled egg and 2 cream crackers with a scraping of butter on. So 2 cream crackers with butter is 80 calories. A scrambled egg is 71 calories. And half a teaspoon of ketchup was 12 calories. So that's all I've had today, but I'd rather not be eating lunch at all. But we've got a long run today. We get back home later because we go out to Kirby Lonsdale. So that takes about 3 hours round trip. So I wanted some lunch today. That was my excuse for having lunch, the fact that we've got a longer drive today. But we wouldn't eat until 5 to 6 o'clock anyway. We're home by 5 to 6 o'clock. But because we've got a longer run, my brain says longer run, going to be hungry, not home as quick. But we're home by, it does take longer. We're normally home by about 4. Normally, it's 5:30, 6 doing this run. But we'd be home anyway. So where's the hassle? I've got a call coming in from somebody I've never heard of, so I'm not answering it. So there's my fitness for this week. I'm not happy with my weight. I am happy with my exercise. I'm feeling my body's toning and I'm losing some of that belly fat now and the hips now. Doing quite a lot of exercise. Not happy with my diet this week. The Monjarno hasn't touched me, so do I take another hit of it? Will another one on top of what I took yesterday and make it better? Or will I be back to 0 where 1 won't do anything? Would I need to take 2, which would mean 3 in total? Don't know what to do. I'm going to try and do without and just calm my brain into thinking, well, you've had the Monjarno, girl, deal with it. So I'm hoping today to do a little bit better. Mark's taught me into an all-day breakfast done in the deep fat fryer tonight, so no frying. So I'm going to have 1 sausage. I don't think I'm going to have bacon. I'm going to have 1 sausage, a couple of spoonfuls of beans and an egg. And hopefully that will be it for today. Thank you very much. Nice chat. I'll update again next week. Anybody else on a health kick, diet, fitness, whatever you're doing, come and tell me. Come and tell me what you're doing. Tell me how it's going. Can we support each other? Can we give each other a little bit of a nudge? Or, you know, come and say to me, I'm having a bad day, Suze. I've had 500,000 calories and what can I do about it? Well, you can't do anything about it, darling, because you've already had them, but tomorrow might be better. Let's support each other. Thank you very much. Nice chat.